Jianwu and Hawa are working in a cornfield. Hawa is enthusiastically harvesting corn, while Jianwu seems a bit tired. Jianwu comments on how pretty the spirit is and asks Hawa who she is. Hawa excitedly says, "Let me see too," and takes a picture of the spirit. Jianwu asks Hawa to send the picture to him, so he can use it as his wallpaper. Hawa agrees. Jianwu is talking to his mother, complaining that she changes her phone wallpaper too often. His mother replies that each picture is new and cute, telling him to stop complaining and send it to her. Suddenly, their father bursts in, yelling at them for lazing around when even Hawa is working. Jianwu and Hawa quickly apologize and get back to work. The father also asks Jianwu to send him a picture of Hawa. Jianwu agrees. Hawa is harvesting corn, while Jianwu comments on how healthy the corn looks. Their father agrees and adds that the corn should be ranked C or higher. Jianwu is surprised to hear his father say the corn is higher than a C rating. He asks if the corn is really that good, and his father replies that he will bring the crop rank tester to check. Jianwu asks his father to wait a moment, and a box appears explaining that the corn has been properly tended to. It also explains that, even though the corn lacked care at the beginning, the rank has been increased due to the great effort put in later. Jianwu says they don't need to borrow the tester. His father agrees, adding that being a superhuman is pretty good and that the tester was expensive too. Jianwu agrees that it's good they can save money. He then asks why he is the only one working. Jianwu's father tells him that they have nothing to do and that Jianwu is the only one who can sort the corn while the spirits move it for them. Jianwu expresses surprise and says he didn't think he would change much after becoming a superhuman. His father says that Jianwu is actually quite a bit of help, which makes Jianwu upset. He then asks why Hawa is so quiet, and the scene shifts to Hawa carrying a heavy sack of corn. Jianwu is shocked to see Hawa struggling with the heavy sack and yells at her, asking why she didn't call for help. His father comments that Hawa's face is red. He then asks if they should check out the corn that Hawa grew. Jianwu is shocked to discover that the corn he grew is an A+ rating. The scene cuts to his father explaining how the corn rating system works, and how a B-rated crop can be worth 10 times more than a C-rated one. Jianwu is surprised to learn about the value of the corn, and wonders how much an A+ rating would be worth. He then wants to boil the corn immediately, but his father reminds him that he needs to wait a little longer to enjoy the corn together. Hawa is waiting patiently for the corn to be ready, and Jianwu praises her for being a good girl. The father asks Jianwu if the corn is ready to eat yet, and Jianwu says it is. They all gather around to eat the corn, and everyone is impressed with the taste. Jianwu was surprised by the corn's delicious taste. His mother agrees and wonders how the corn can be so savory. Hawa agrees and says hoeing. His father tells them that a new history has been made with the corn. He then suggests they each have one more piece. Hawa agrees. In the end, they all eat half of the corn, and Jianwu says it's fine since everyone enjoyed it. Jianwu explains that there is corn with special effects, which include increasing magic permanently. Jianwu says that if a crop comes out that can permanently raise skills, the world will flip. Jianwu was worried that people will try to harm Hawa if they find out she grew the A+ rated corn. He decides to eat all the corn himself to prevent this. Jianwu then decides to try the corn raw, as the effects might disappear after cooking. He finds the taste amazing, and notices that his skills have increased. He then offers a piece of corn to the giant cow, who asks why Jianwu would give him such an expensive item. Jianwu replies, "Stingy." A box appears announcing that Jianwu has attained the skilled livestock's voices after eating the best crop of his harvest.